they do feel the same way. Like if you were ever questioning if this person truly felt the same way as you did, absolutely, I feel like they would have pushed you away. And this is all part of the download. Yeah, they could have caused an ending between the two of you, okay? With the death energy here, absolutely. Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me today. Yeah, I know I've been a little bit absent from the channel here and from readings for the last couple days, but that's because I've been in my own vibes and receiving my own downloads and insights and all these things as well during the Lionsgate. So yeah, I took a little bit of an energetic break. It's been really good. I have to tell you though, today I am picking up on a little bit of some somber type of energy. Now I know that's not for everybody. I don't know whose vibe this is. We're going to get a reading on it. And I'm still, yeah, I haven't started the zodiacs just yet, but those are coming. They'll probably be like mid-month and then extended over to mid-month September. Okay, I'm just a little bit behind here. But yeah, I hope you all have been having an excellent time with your manifestations and really putting out what it is that you are looking for during this time of the Lionsgate. I have to tell you, I know it's a little bit chatty right now at the beginning here, but I will get into the reading, but I have to tell you, there has been themes of letting something go. And of course, the Lionsgate 8-8 was when it really truly peaked a couple days ago. And 8, of course, it's Leo season. 8 is linked to strength in the tarot, right? And that's the Leo card. Anyways, it is all about, you know, strength is really truly all about letting something go that we know is not really the best for us. And sometimes that can be quite difficult to do, right? We got to tap into our own strength, our own reserves. And I feel like there has been personally some things in my life that I have been looking at and going over and deciding to finally let some things go. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know and confirm with you, like, you know, I'm okay. Some of you, thank you very much for your concern. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, is everything okay? Yes, it is. It's just, you know, life. I also feel these energies pretty intensely. Okay, so I'm going to bring the bowl. Thank you for your patience is basically what I want to say in a nutshell. I'm going to bring the bowl. We're going to call in spirit and then we will get a reading going. I'm going to be using the vintage tarot, which is basically the Rider-Waite, only the imagery is vintage. It's been really, really talkative lately, so I'm really wanting to use that deck. There's something that wants to come out today. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, protection, abundance for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, something just flew out of the deck. Here's another one. There's some more. Okay, let's just see what this is. Oh my gosh, here we have the Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands. This is all about happiness, stability. Now, we all know in love, if you follow tarot at all, that this is the 11-11, right? This is coming together, perhaps union, or maybe getting engaged or things like that. It's something to do with the home life, moving in together, happiness in your home life. Okay, but also feeling very successful and stable. Okay, so there is something to do with love here. Okay, so with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands coming out right off the bat here, I have to tell you that there is somebody in your energy. Okay, someone in your energy here who is definitely thinking about you, who is thinking about what a life would look like should we come together. You know, I do feel a very deep soul connection here that we're reading on. This person really feels it, okay? They are very much drawn to you. They see themselves within you. There's a lot of mutual love, affection between the two of you. We could be speaking on a very a higher level soulmate type of connection, or it could be like a twin flame or a soulmate. It really just depends, okay? I'll just leave the label up to you, okay? I'll leave the label up to you. But look at what else flew out here. We have the High Priestess in the reverse and the Page of Swords also in the reverse wanting to come out. Now, when I see this energy with the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, it's like somebody has been keeping their feelings. Okay, so keeping their feelings and thoughts to themselves. They have not been communicating. Somebody has been silent. Now, with this reversal of the energy, okay, this is somebody, it really feels like they cannot hold back any longer. They want to come out. They want to communicate. So I do believe this is about, you know, again, we have these themes of what are we letting go here? What are we pursuing, right? What makes us truly happy? And these are, you know, everybody I feel like is affected in some way or another. Everyone is looking for this happiness and stability within their home life, within their love life, just life in general, you know. And I feel like something has come up to the surface. Now, yesterday I didn't do a reading, but I was getting this download from Spirit, and I was like, okay, I'm just not really in the space to do a reading just yet, but when I do, and if it comes up, I will mention it. So the download that I was receiving, if you had been previously dealing with someone who was along the lines of, you know, they weren't communicating, they didn't really tell you exactly how it is that they were feeling, they were keeping things secret, hidden, all that. You know, throwing off this air of mystery between the two of you. I do believe, now I will clarify, this is the download I was receiving. This person perhaps was searching for something else, or looking for something else, or with someone else in their life, or had their time and attention elsewhere. Now, this person here is really starting to question themselves. Why have I not been following my heart? Why have I not been following my bliss? Why have I not been communicating how it is that I feel to the person that I love? Okay. Now, let me tell you, this download is all about this person distracting themselves with other people, with work, with whatever it was, as to not get into that vulnerable space of feeling their feelings. Now, they would have, perhaps some of them were actually with other people. Those situations would have come to an end, a very abrupt end, okay, where this person may have found out that they were done dirty, they were done wrong, something came out to light, the person or situation they were in, okay, that other thing, let's call it the third party, okay, it doesn't have to be a person, that would have fallen apart very abruptly, okay, with this Lionsgate energy, okay? Someone, whoever they were dealing with, decided to cut them out, and they didn't see it coming. Now, you know, basically Spirit's opening the way, right? Opening a way within this individual. It's like they're almost being forced to sit with their own feelings, and, you know, and to see, okay, like, this is just what I was getting. I was getting like something really abrupt, a very abrupt ending happened for some people. Here we have, I was going to ask for who, right? Whatever. We have the King of Pentacles. So this would be somebody, it could have happened in their work life. It could have happened with someone that they were seeing. It could have happened with their money. It could have happened something at home. They've all of a sudden, you know, received some type of information that was very much, whatever they were working on perhaps was shut down, or the person that perhaps they were dealing with cut off the connection, whatever it was, something came to a very abrupt end with them and this other thing that was the distraction from your connection. Okay, so something would have ended here. Now, this has really got this king, so I'm going to call it the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that could be an earth sign, but it doesn't really have to be. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. But, you know, this person would have been hyper focused on their goals, on their career, you know, but the thing is this person is very loyal, and loyalty is very important to them. So what I feel you know, they're loyal, they're committed, they're stable. They, you know, they truly do strive for a connection that would last. You know, this is not deep down inside, and you may not know this about this individual. They may not have presented in this way towards you. This is the kind of person that you could build like a life partnership with. That's what they truly desire deep down inside. If you peel back all the layers of like, you know, hurt and trauma and all the things, you know, I mean, this is what they truly want in their heart. In their heart of hearts, that's what actually makes them feel happy and stable and grounded and connected and like, you know, longevity. Anyways, I do feel like they were, you know, again, just busying themselves or, you know, whatever, trying to distract themselves, because the thing is like this person doesn't want to get hurt is what I'm picking up on. Okay, they don't want to get hurt, so they actively pursue anything else other than the one thing that would make them happy. I hope y'all are picking it up. I know, you know, I feel like I can't really get the message out 100%, but that's something I'm working on. Okay, getting back into my regular energy here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this person is really wanting to extend an offer. They're really wanting to, like, this person's all up in your energy. They're really wanting to come forward with this offer of longevity, of stability, of commitment. Like, they do feel the same way. Like, if you were ever questioning if this person truly felt the same way as you did, absolutely, I feel like they would have pushed you away. And this is all part of the download. Yeah, they could have caused an ending between the two of you, okay? With the death energy here, absolutely. There could be a Scorpio. We have Pisces here as well. We've got all the signs. So let me tell you, with death, it's like they have this feeling because of what they were doing, and it could be absolutely correct. You could not be dealing with this person anymore, right? This could be somebody from your past that you've put an end to the connection with. You may have over this Lion's Gate have decided that this was the person that was not good for you, or this was the situation you were going to have to let go of, because that's, you know, it just is what it is. I feel I'm picking this up, right? You would have perhaps, yeah, you would have been pushed away by this individual is what I'm getting here. They actively pushed you away and actively pursued other things in their lives and did not place you as a priority at all whatsoever here. And until, you know, basically something was taken away from them, and now they're being kind of like forced to look at it. Now, I'm not saying that they're being forced to feel the way they do. They're being forced to feel the feelings. They've always felt the way that they do about you, hence pushing you away, not wanting to get hurt, running from the intensity, that kind of a thing here, okay? And as I'm saying that, I don't know what's going on with my light, but it keeps getting intense, and I'm not touching any controls or whatever. Like, it should not be doing that. It keeps going up and down, which is insane. Anyways, so I do feel like this person is in their thoughts very deeply about what it is that they have done. Yeah, look at that. Okay. You know, wanting to look out to the future. Okay. Trying to make a decision. Okay. Because they're getting in touch with what it is that truly makes them happy right now. Like, they're really questioning again their motives. Why did I do that? Why did I push this person away? They're getting in touch with that space within them that has always wanted to build something beautiful that they know they could have with you. Okay, there is that. And they're also seeing right here how they have put you in a position where, you know, they may have rejected you. They pushed you out. They locked you out. They did not open up to you in that type of way. Like, I mean, open themselves up, make themselves available is what I want to say. They put you on the outside of their life, and they did not put you as a priority. That would have hurt. Obviously, you would have. This may be the thing or the person that you are trying to let go of right now. And of course, you know, just as you make your decisions that you want to, you know, move on, and perhaps, like, I'm just getting like bricks on your feet. Like, you may have started to realize or see that this person is really just holding you back from receiving the blessings that are meant for you. By holding on to them, it was almost like it was weighing you down. Spirit showing me an image of like somebody bricks on someone's feet, like almost like in quicksand. Like, I don't know why the sand, but it's like weighing you down. Okay, it's been very, very heavy. So I feel like you're wanting to cut cut the ties, or you've been wanting to let go of it feels like dead weight. Okay. It feels like dead weight. It feels like it's been bringing you down. It feels like, it's preoccupying you, or it has been, so that you aren't rising up. You're not on your glow up, or you're not focusing on yourself or your goals or whatever it is, or even just if it is finding that life partner, by holding on to this person, who wasn't there, who, whatever they did, here, they definitely pushed you away. That has been holding you back from achieving what it is that you desire in life and in love. Okay. Now, anyways, I'm just getting a little bit of a backstory here. So now it's like they understand. I look underneath that, I see the sun here, and that is Leo. That is the good high vibe energy. It is happiness, warmth, growth, abundance, all of the good things, optimism, hope, renewal. It is a beautiful energy. It really, truly is the most beautiful energy in the deck. So it's like Spirit is shining a light here on, I even see this makes sense to me as well with the Eight of Swords. Spirit is shining a light here, on the situation. So this person is truly seeing, okay, they're truly seeing, what they have done, okay, and why things are the way that they are right now, and why there is an ending here. Now, with death and the sun together, okay, that is a very transformative energy. It can speak to growth and evolution and absolute transformation. So there is a potential here for this person to evolve. Okay, for this person to grow, for this person to come into alignment with what it is that they truly desire, which I feel like is a connection with you, right? It does look like that to me. It really truly does. But for the longest time, they've been keeping themselves trapped, feeling like they can't do anything about it, feeling like they're just going to get hurt, feeling like if they make a move, it's just certain doom, and I guess it must be the intensity of the love that they feel, of this connection. I mean, it could be a lot of things for different individuals here, but I'm really just picking up on a little bit of this, again, this somber energy. It's like a realization that has hit, and it does feel like it is too late, or at least this person feels that way. I'm not getting that this is really truly your energy. Okay. Let's just see. Why is this coming up? Why do we need to know this, Spirit? What is happening here? Queen of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this is coming up on your energy here, because the Queen of Swords would be somebody who has been wounded, who has been hurt very deeply by this whole situation. So I'm placing that on you. I do feel like that is what's gone on, and you would have had to put up some very strong boundaries. Again, picking up on you being the one that is perhaps currently making decisions that this is the situation, this is the person that you're going to have to cut out of your life if you are to go on to, achieve the things that you want for yourself in life and love, right? So the Queen of Swords is very guarded, very protective of the self, which is a good thing. They have very strong boundaries, but they've had to learn how to implement those by putting themselves first and, not the other. Now, the Queen of Swords is very open and willing to listen, but if you don't come correct, I mean, the Queen of Swords can spot a lie, can spot an ill intention. It's very, very much like, sure, come step towards me, and then I will be the judge. It's very much in that sense. I'll be the judge. You're the one basically who's holding all the cards. You're the one who's, in control of the situation. Not that it's about that, but you're the one to make a decision. Now, I feel like maybe the tables have turned here, because I feel like you don't even want to look at it right now. Like I just said, the Queen of Swords is open, but you're kind of like in this ignoring, blocking, trying, again, very much wanting to protect the self, because this has been a very, let's just say, tumultuous situation. Okay, I was, again, at the very beginning, I was picking up on this person, whether it was a third-party individual, someone who was maybe, let's just say, a little bit easier, a connection that wasn't easier. And I mean by that they didn't have the same intense feelings that they do for these people. They could have busied themselves with friendships. They could have busied themselves with work. Again, they did not put you as a priority. So I can see why you would be like, okay, I've got to put an end to this, right? So I feel like they realize this as well, okay? And I see right now that you're kind of in this mode, like, you know what, I have to do what I have to do. And you kind of, there's a part of you that's just like, I just can't. And I just feel like there's this self-preservation that is, absolutely understandable when it comes to this individual, is what I'm getting, because they did not place you as a priority. And if they're regretting it, not if, they are regretting that now, because they're seeing things a lot differently. They're getting in touch with themselves, getting in touch with their feelings, getting in touch with what it is that they truly want, and letting go of the things that aren't good for them, you know? So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if the tables are turning here or what this is, but it's like, I feel like you're just very much guarded towards this person, and they know it. They know it, okay? They know it. Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Swords here coming up. So just because they know you have this guard up, just because you may not want to deal with this person right now, or you're trying to cut them off, or you're trying to cut off their energy, again, it would have weighed you down very heavily. It doesn't mean that they're not going to come forward anyway. So whether you like it or not, I do feel like with the Knight of Swords, this person is going to maybe even impulsively communicate towards you and say, look, you know, they may say something very hasty and ridiculous, like, hey, let's go get married. And you're like, wait, what? Like, you know what I mean? It almost seems a little bit ridiculous in a sense, because, you know, there's been such a disconnect, you know what I mean, between the two of you, for them to just come in with that. You're like, wait, slow down, back the boat up. Like, what are you even talking about? Last time we spoke, it was very much like, you know what I mean? Like it just feels out of place. So they're not really thinking things through, where it's usually, I feel like they would, okay? You know, the King of Pentacles is very practical, okay? They think about things, and especially with this Knight of Pentacles energy. You know why it takes this knight so long to come forward with an offer is because they thought of it every which way, up, down, sideways, backwards, forwards, up. You know, like they have definitely been trapped in their thoughts. You know, they think about every single what if scenario. They dot all their I's, they cross all their T's, and when they come forward, it is a solid offer. You know, it is. You can trust it when they do come forward, because they've taken a long time to really think about every single thing involved, right? With the Knight of Swords, this Knight of Swords is like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I just got to do it. Like, I'm out of time. I got to go. I got to say what I got to say. And I don't even care. It's like impulsive, right? So I feel like this person may come at you, and it feels out of character. It feels out of nowhere. It feels like out of nowhere. But I feel the reason why they want to come forward so quickly is because they feel like their time is up. You know, what's that saying? Like the 11th hour, the 11th minute, the 11th second. This is what it feels like, okay? And 11:11, I mean, we've already seen that coming up. So if you've been seeing 11:11, that could be, you know, a confirmation that this message is for you, okay? So what would they want to say? Like, what is this Knight of Swords going to blast in saying here? And I just saw 22:11 as I looked up at the camera. Okay, so what do they want to say? Three of Cups. Well, they definitely don't want to lie. Okay, I actually like that this Three of Cups came up, because I was picking up on that third party stuff. Now, Three of Cups doesn't always mean third party, but I feel like they want to come forward with the truth, because I'll tell you, the Knight of Swords, whether or not you like to hear what they have to say, they will speak the truth, okay? And if it cuts, if it doesn't, you know, yeah, I feel like, wow, we have King of Swords coming up, a lot of swords. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be. But here we have the King of Swords paired with the Page of Cups. And here we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, okay. So look, this person, I'm just going to show you what I put down here, and then I'll talk. I have the Hangman, and I have the Nine of Pentacles. So here we have someone here who usually comes off as very cold, very aloof, very grounded, stable, practical. Again, you know, King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy, acting out of character, rushing towards you, wanting to tell you the truth. Now, I feel like you already know what's been going on, okay? Maybe you've received your own downloads, maybe you've received information, maybe you had a friend tell you what's been going on behind the scenes, and maybe they thought you didn't know, but you know, okay? Somehow you feel like you already know. Could have been the reason why you made a final decision to, you know, cut the dead weight, right? Because that's what I'm feeling, and that's how you're kind of showing up, right? Look at that. Underneath the Nine of Pentacles, here's the Ten of Swords, cutting the dead weight. You know, you're fine on your own. You don't need this person. You definitely don't need anyone who's not going to place you as a priority, because you have done that just fine. You've placed yourself as a priority. You've got enough. You are happy with or without them. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You've got your ish together. Okay, is what I'm seeing. You're very independent. So this person is wanting to now rush in and tell you all about how what they did, their motives for pushing you away, who they were dealing with, how it happened, how it got cut off, what made them realize, you know, what brought them to this point in space where they just want to tell you their truth. They want to speak the truth. They want the lies to come out. If they lied to you or tried to be sneaky in any type of way, they weren't really, because even with the high priestess here, I do feel like you would have known. You would have had some type of knowing or understanding or intuition that something was totally off with this individual you were dealing with, and they are coming forward. They're feeling like they want to like impress you in some way, but they are feeling like they are showing up as a page. They know that it's really immature. It is very immature what they did. They showed up as very emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, like all these things, right? So there's like a knowing, and it's like they want to speak the truth. They want to get they want to get the truth out there. The truth is out there. Okay. And then we have this hangman. So it's like, I want to know a little bit about the hangman, because the hangman is all about, you know what, actually I don't need to clarify it, but I will. The hangman is all about watching and being the observer and going with the flow. So I feel like that's kind of the space that you are in when it comes to them, again, but very highly guarded. Okay, so it's like you're not really going to make a move. You're just going to wait and see if they come forward, how they come forward, what they have to say. Again, you're not making any moves towards this person because you're fine on your own, and this is what I'm really picking up. You've come to a space where it's like you are trying to cut the weight. Yeah, 8 of Swords. I feel like, you know, this person has had you in a mental mind trap, you know, for a long time over the situation, and you've just been wanting to heal from this. Now, the 10 of Swords came out in the reverse, and whenever I see that, especially in this deck, this is the Tarot of Dreams, I see the swords falling out of this woman's back. Okay, so, you know, I just feel like, you know, you've been really wanting this to come to an end and you've been wanting this to come to the end. Here we have the Emperor here. And I feel like that's your energy. This is how you've taken control back of your own life, of your own situation, of your own mind when it comes to this person. Again, I am getting this Page of Wands. Okay, that's more communication coming in. I just feel like, you know, usually it's good news. At one point, you may have been really wanting this kind of communication to come in, but I feel like now there's been too much. I feel like bridges have been seriously burned here, like burned down to the ground. And if this isn't your reading, that's okay. This is the somber energy I'm picking up on. It could be even you grieving this connection. It could be you saying, okay, well, I have to let this go. It's already, you know, like it feels too late. Okay. If you're in the comments and you're like, it's never too late, that's fine. I don't feel like this would be your reading, and I know that's not what people want to hear. But it feels like it's just been too heavy and too much for too long. For the feminine side of this equation in this particular reading. Okay, I will come back with more. I promise you I will be back. But yeah, it kind of goes in line with the downloads that I've been getting and this whole theme of Lionsgate, you know, releasing what is no longer serving us. Okay, it's huge. It's very huge in order to free up time and space to, you know, align with all of the blessings and abundance and whatever that wish was, right? Because we've been focused on that. If you've been working with the energy of the Lionsgate, you would have been focused on manifesting something that you really truly want. Again, this situation would have been feeling like it was holding you back, okay, or weighing you down or keeping, you know, again, dead weight. This feels like it has been dead weight. Now, it doesn't mean that this person hasn't always had the love for you, felt the love for you. They self-sabotage to a point where I feel like they pushed you so freaking far away that I don't know if there's any coming back from this. I really don't, right? That's something that would be up to you. But I can go ahead and see if there's any direct message, something that they would want to say. Okay, this is just energy, like it's up to you. But I feel like whoever's reading this I feel like you would have already made that decision for yourself, okay? And I don't know if you necessarily trust the sudden turnaround. I don't know. I mean, you'll have to let me know in the comments, okay? Look, this says, I care too much about what people think of me. So this person always put others in front of you. Like this person, they prioritized others continuously and showed you over and over again how you weren't a priority in their life. So, you know your value, you know your worth. And I do see that you just put a freaking end to it, as much as it would have hurt, right? If somebody can't see your value, that's on them. It's not on you. And I feel like it may have taken a little bit of time for you to, I feel like you would have given them a lot of chances as well. So, I mean, it kind of is a reading where it's like, it is what it is. It could be a warning. It could just be letting you know, look, I didn't know what I was doing. And at the bottom, even under that, says, I will be back for you. So yeah, this person's coming back, whether you like it or not. You know, they were scared. It says, I was scared of being used. But I feel like they may have made you feel like you were the one that was being used during this whole situation. Like they were projecting, or I don't know what they were doing. They don't know what they were doing. It says it right here. I didn't know what I was doing. They really didn't know what they were doing. But, you know, again, that's going to be something that is up to you. I'm going to get a self-love oracle, okay? Because I do feel like you will be hearing from this person. And again, it's going to feel a little bit out of character. It's going to be like, where is this coming from? You know, like, why all of a sudden? You know, and of course that usually happens when you let go of something and you stop holding on to something. There is movement in a situation. And I feel, you know, we're not the only ones, you know, you're not the only one who's been affected by this Lionsgate energy, is also what I want to say. But we have your self-love message here is break free. It's time to break free from your guilt over past actions and your judgments of others. Discard what no longer works for you. This may no longer work for you, and it may be in your best interest to cut the dead weight here, okay? And I feel like, you know, whoever's reading this is what it is. So breaking free, you're breaking free. All right, you're breaking free. I'm going to get a love oracle, and then I'll get an affirmation, because I feel like this needs to end with an affirmation. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe. Look, I know it's backwards, but that says freedom, okay? Break free, freedom. This is what you are going for. You are freeing yourself up for something bigger and better is what something, you know, someone who doesn't have to, you know, like, I don't know. This is just very immature, the way this person dealt with it, and they know it. They pushed you away and self-sabotaged, okay, to their own detriment is what it is. Yeah, so they did this to themselves is what I'm seeing. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be, okay? So you do still have the freedom to choose, and this is up to you. That's why I can't. It's like choose your own adventure. You let me know what you would choose, okay, in this situation. Because I definitely can't make that choice for you, right? We're all different. Okay, so what is an affirmation here for anyone who's reading? This is, my loves, for anyone who's reading. I will be back with more readings. Again, I'm just kind of getting my own energy back up. Yeah. So I know it's been such a crazy, wild time, crazy, wild summer over here. I've been off schedule for a while. But yeah, I'm not going to force a reading if it's not, you know, the time. I can't do that, right? Okay, so here we go. My income is constantly increasing. Some of you are cutting the dead weight so that you can focus on your own goals. You know, you don't need a distraction either, right? So I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. And this is what your focus is on. Again, still in line with that Lionsgate, your focus is now on what it is that you're trying to create. And perhaps that's a little bit more, you know, income, prosperity, abundance in your life, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. We also have, I release all fears and doubts. So you're working on truly manifesting something that, you know, it's like the big thing, the big wish, the big dream come true. You're really working on that, okay? So it's just beautiful. So let me read that again. I release all fears and doubts. That's your focus right now. So I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts and situations, right? I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am loved and I am safe, okay? So this is what your focus is on. It's very beautiful. I am loved, I am safe. Very beautiful energy. Good for you. I feel like you're doing what's right for you no matter what. At the end of the day, these are your decisions. It's your life. And I am sending you so much love. No judgment. Whatever you choose, it's up to you. Choose your own adventure. Sending you love either way. Take care and I'll speak to you again.